As you know, massive innovation occurred during these last 2 decades. As of today, we have more than 30 gene therapies which are approved. However, the legislation is moving at a very slow pace today. This is not enough. And with the arrival of these new alternative methodologies and AI, we are facing a revolution. Marie-Agnès, what should we expect for the future?
Carlo, I think that you meant new approach methodologies for the acronym. You are right, we are standing at the scientific edge of the scientific revolution with the NAMs. But you know the 3R imperative, the ethical imperative to reduce, refine and replace the 3 Rs has long been a principle from a while, and it started in the 50s. And to be honest, as you mentioned already, we didn't do differently this last 10 or 15 years with amazing progress. And talking about this progress, it was highlighted in recent, in the 3R biennial report in the EU side, and in the US side, I have in mind a very interesting publication released by the CEDAR with Yao as the first author. And today, yes, we have new concrete tools with the computational toxicology, with the rise of organochip models, and all the agencies emphasize their commitment to integrating NAMs into regulatory science.
It's wonderful to use in silico and in vitro technologies to get rid early of toxic molecules. But this is not enough. What should be done to have a NAM replacing an in vivo toxicology study? I foresee many interactions with agencies discussing on the correlation between in vivo, in silico, and back and forth with agencies, but it will take for ages. What is your opinion on this, Marie-Agnès?
Okay, Carlo, I can't believe you are asking this question. I think this is a personal point of view. I think this is, and it will continue to be, a stepwise approach. In the short term, to be a little bit concrete, I think that we expect to see daily and cardiotoxicity tools becoming available. In the midterm, we anticipate the qualification of tools related to the embryofetal malformations and lethality. Now, I didn't answer to your question. I will try to do it. As for repeat dose tox studies, these remain essential for addressing the safety of many drugs, the risk and safety of many drugs, as you know. So I think it represents the long-term horizon, several years ahead. Be careful, because it depends on the molecule, the indication, etc. Sorry to come back and to insist a little bit on the weight of evidence approach, but we are really in it. Because if you can imagine a biological without any relevant non-clinical species, because there is no pharmacological activity, of course there is a space to waive non-clinical studies. And it's the case for many years already. Thanks to the pragmatism of the regulators and the weight of evidence approach, of course, there is some opportunities depending on the molecule, the indication, the relevance of the depending on the justification, but this is exactly the bottom line of the weight of evidence approach. Of course, it's possible to waive repeat dose tox studies when they are not needed. Having said that, I can understand that navigating the regulatory path for NAM can feel like walking through a maze in the EU and in the US. For NAM developers, I guess the key question would be, what does the regulatory path look like to get a qualified or validated NAM? What is the difference even? This is the deep question. What is the difference between a qualification and validation in the EU and the US? What is currently accepted? What tools are already available? Do you think that regulators are ready to accept something that is not qualified or validated? This is the kind of question I think VCLS can really make a difference, because we are ready to help our clients make sense of this complex and evolving landscape. Because I think that really 2026 will be very interesting, because you mentioned I bet that ICHM3, ICHS6 and some others will be probably updated in this year, 2026. Personal opinion. And I think that VCLS, maybe this is the most important. VCLS can help our clients translating the data into something regulators can understand and trust.